Hi guys, in this lecture I'm gonna talk about troubleshooting Oracle GoldenGate. By the end of this lecture you should be able to specify the Oracle GoldenGate troubleshooting tools, generate a general health checkup report on an Oracle GoldenGate configuration, recognize some troubleshooting scenarios and understand how to handle them, and finally recover from a corrupted trail file. By now, you should be aware about all the troubleshooting tools demonstrated in this slide. ggserr.log file is the master log file of an Oracle GoldenGate instance. It has a history of the major activities executed by Oracle GoldenGate processes ordered by date and time. A report file of a specific process group can be viewed using the View Report command. The discard file contains the records rejected by an Oracle GoldenGate process group, if it is configured to do that. The log dump utility, as you know, is used to look into the contents of the trail files. Shows syntax is a debugging parameter that you may use based on a request from Oracle support. The parameter allows you to view each SQL statement executed by the replicate process before it applies it. When you use it, you start the replicate from the operating system command shell, not from the ggsci command prompt. After you finish from the debugging, you should remove the parameter from the parameter file. Oracle support provides a very handy health check script to examine the health of an Oracle GoldenGate configuration. The script can be downloaded from the document ID 1448324.1. The script supports Oracle database versions 11.203, 11.204, and 12.101. There is a script for each database version, and they can be downloaded from the named document. The output of the script is a well-formatted HTML file that you can view on an internet browser. In the incoming slides, I will list some common issues observed in Oracle GoldenGate configurations and describe how to handle each. This is one of the common issues that I personally observed in Oracle GoldenGate configurations. You basically notice that the lag between the databases keeps increasing, and when you look into the issue, you see that one of the processes is in a pending status. This issue could happen as a result of misconfiguration in Oracle GoldenGate, a database failure or issue, a hardware or operating system failure, unstable network, or even a software bug. You have seen yourself a bug in the handling exceptions practice that causes the replicate to crash and turns it into an appending status. If the issue was raised because of a network issue, sometimes just restarting the process group resolves the issue. If the root cause is something else, investigate to know the root cause, eliminate it, and start the process again. I will show you in the incoming slides the common root causes that may terminate an Oracle GoldenGate process. This is an example of an extract issue. The extract process reports an error as shown in the slide. It complains that it cannot read a redo log file. Usually in this case, the operating system user that Oracle GoldenGate uses doesn't have access privilege on the redo log file. In the practices of this course, we have used the same operating system user used by the Oracle database, but that's not necessarily should be the case. Oracle GoldenGate instance can be owned by a separate operating system user, providing it has the required privileges. the issue is resolved by simply granting access privilege on the read or log files to the Oracle GoldenGate operating system user. In this example, the extract process cannot continue its operation because there is no free disk space left in the disk. In this case, you simply take the proper action to make some free space in the disk. In this example, the data pump is trying to get access to a remote file, but it's being locked. An external process might have acquired the lock when the network was temporarily down. Investigate into the offending process. Either you wait till the lock is released or you terminate the process. This is an issue that could be raised by a replicate process. In this case, the process is trying to access a checkpoint table, but it couldn't find it. This could happen if the checkpoint table was dropped by mistake. To address this issue, recreate the checkpoint table and resync it with the checkpoint file. To resync the checkpoint table with the file, use the command conv-chk as shown in the slide. If you see the error OGG01028 in the log file, then most likely you have a corrupted trail file. To verify that you are in a corrupted trail file case, open the trail file using the logdump utility. Go to the first record in it, then issue the count command. The command will scan the file all the way up to the end of it. If it reports bad record found message, it is an indication that you are in a corrupted file problem. Luckily, in Oracle GoldenGate Release 12.2, the corrupted trail file recovery has been significantly improved. All what you have to do is simply stop all the processes, delete or rename the corrupted file, and start the processes back again. The data pump will rebuild the missing trail file. The replicate will be aware about this and it will skip the transactions that have been already applied. If you are working with an earlier version of Oracle GoldenGate, then the procedure to recover from a corrupted trail file is quite long. Refer to the documentation to obtain information about the steps that you should follow. And that's it for this lecture. You have learned how to specify the Oracle GoldenGate troubleshooting tools, generate a general health check report on an Oracle GoldenGate configuration, recognize some troubleshooting scenarios and understand how to handle them, and finally recover from a corrupted trail file. The next lecture is a practice lecture. You will learn how to apply Oracle GoldenGate patch set. Thanks for staying with me. See you in the next lecture.